Who is Hassan Campbell? Where does he come from? This will be a story of the trials and tribulations of Hassan Campbell. The self-proclaimed.
You don't even realize I'm a big YouTuber. Don't worry about it. I'm a big YouTuber. You charge me, I'm gonna post your ass up. I'm a
man that came out against African Bambaataa.
Lucky you alive.
Who really is Hassan Campbell?
This was a mercy.
Is he a gangster?
I am a killer. I have killed before.
Is he a father?
I'm convicted of it. I've been locked up.
Is he a brother?
You nigga, you lucky.
Who is this man? Now it all started.
You gonna tell me straight people don't got laws?
We were all introduced to Hassan Campbell.
These niggas can touch me the way they want to. Nigga, you lucky. I spoke to your daughter today. That's why I let you go home.
Good evening. I'm your host,
Star broke a story.
This is the Star Chamber.
Of
I
people
have on
coming
the line
out
with me another
saying that they were
victim
molested
with regards to Africa
by
Bambaataa
Africa
and alleged
Bambaataa,
sex
who
claims
was one of the founders of the Zulu Nation.
The 70s, the
he
80s,
was mostly
perhaps
famous
the
for
90s,
a song called Planet Rock.
with regards to Africa Bambaataa
A lot of
committing
people in New
sexual
York,
acts
the
upon
Bronx River
minors.
area, looked
Sir,
up to
you
the
go by
Zulu
name of
Nation,
Poppy,
looked up to
yes?
African Bambaataa. Not only was he an
How old are
entertainer,
you?
he was a DJ.
39.
Okay.
So
it's
people
your
were
claim
wondering,
right
what's
now
really
that
going
Africa
on?
Bambaataa molested you.
Could this
when you
really
were
be
a
true?
minor and
Was
others
African
in your
Bambaataa really
presence?
sucking guys' dicks?
Yeah, when I was a minor, yes.
Okay.
So
somewhere in the Bronx, New York, Bronx River,
Star
or South
Chamber
area. Can you be a little bit more precise?
took interviews from men allegedly saying that
Wow.
African Bambaataa touched them when they were underage.
Zulu
Some
Nation,
said they were
were you,
touched
are you still a part of that particular outfit?
while they were adults. Insinuating that African Bambaataa was a gay man.
As of today, as of right now,
Now,
no.
Okay.
we found out about Hassan through
How old
Star.
were you when Africa Bambaataa first
Star interviewed
allegedly
the brother.
touched you and performed oral sex on you?
Hassan came off strong.
12,
Came off
13
very
years old.
believable. We said, wow,
Okay.
this man's
You
courageous.
witnessed
This
other
man,
young
you know,
males
should be
also
applauded
being
for coming out against
molested
a
by
monster.
Africa Bambaataa?
Those were our initial thoughts of Hassan Campbell.
Wow.
We said, wow,
You and I spoke behind the
this
scenes
guy
here, and there were some things I just wanted
it's
to
real.
clarify.
He came off believable,
with regards to
strong,
the Ronald Savage story,
saying
aka
things,
Beach
saying
Digger.
people
Did you
names,
know Ronald, or do
dates,
you know him?
times, things of that nature.
I heard of him. I don't
Next.
personally know him.
Hey, this is
Star
Welcome
interviewed
back.
a
This
few
is
other
Live and
men.
Direct.
Ronald Savage.
On the line with me, I have
Ronald Savage was actually
man by
the
name of
original
Ronald
person
Savage.
to come out
He's 50 years of age from the New York
and
tri-state
tell
area.
the story. To say that he
At
was
one
molested
time and possibly
by
still member of the
Bambaataa
Universal Zulu
for a number
Nation,
of
which
years,
is a
and people knew
pioneering
about it.
hip-hop
Ronald Savage also said that he was a part of the
shall
Zulu
we say.
Nation as well.
And
they called
he's
him
got
Beast
some
Stinker.
claims. He's got a book out, and he's
So things started gaining traction.
Ronald Savage, are you there?
On the Star Report.
Yeah, I'm here.
How are you, man?
Because we had
Yeah, I'm hanging in there.
different people coming out.
Okay.
You had the
You
Hassan
are
Campbell.
a former
You
member
had
of
Ronald
the
Savage. And you had a few other
Democratic Committee.
men
Did
that
I say that
allegedly
right?
claimed, they claimed allegedly
Yes, I'm a
that
former member of the
African
New York State
Bambaataa
Democratic
He
Committee.
thighed
thawed
them.
me as a young boy. He
And
only
put
he thawed me
his penis
as
in
a young
between their
boy.
thighs and he humped up
Where
and
he
down.
basically rubbing his penis in between your thighs and not
Hassan
going
Campbell
into your anal cavity
stated
because
that
he probably
African
realized
Bambaataa
me
not
being
only
so
thighed
young,
him,
the
he gave
damage,
him oral sex.
I would probably have to go to the
He
hospital.
fed him. He clothed him.
He would probably have to answer. He
He
knew
bought him a
man
pair
was
of
not
British
stupid.
Nikes.
So my first experience,
Did things
see, he
for
can't
him
call
like
me
he
a
was
liar
his
because
father,
at the end of the day, I know where the
Hassan
house is at. I know he owns a house
spoke
in
about
Connecticut.
on plenty of interviews. He
the
said
reason why
that
he
he was
played
like my
Ron Savage,
father.
You know, I wanted to be down with the end
Hence,
crowd, not really understanding.
We go to Ronald Savage. He said the same
what
thing.
Bambaataa was doing
The African
to me
Bambaataa
was actually
thighed
molesting me. I didn't understand that. I knew
But
it was wrong.
African Bambaataa
You know,
also allegedly had Ronald Savage give him oral pleasure.
These feelings that was like yuck.
Now, all of the
You know,
stories
and,
sounded consistent
You know, over the years,
from
as
the
I
other
was
men that
getting
Star
older,
interviewed
you know,
on the Star Chamber.
I wanted to
That African
report this, and
Bambaataa
I wanted to come
would tell him it's
forward.
okay.
So now he introducing you to
Whip
porn,
out your private. It's okay.
and then while he's introducing you to porn,
This is what we all
he
do.
pulls out
Then
the
next,
black book
Hassan talked about
with
the
all the
Holy Book of
Polaroids in it.
Swipes.
and in
Which
this
this was a book that
this-
others talked
see, this
about
book,
as well.
you
A
can
sacred
never
book
forget this
that
book because
Africa
you
Bambaataa
see
allegedly has
every gangster
in
nigga,
his possession
I'm talking about
in his
killers.
apartment in Bronx River.
He caught them around the same age. I
Inside
was.
this book, allegedly, it contained
So now you see these
different
dudes and you
people
see
from
their
Bronx
faces.
River with
He
their
got
penises
he got
out,
dudes in
smiling,
the book
looking like they were happy to show their penis
it's
with their
terrible.
pants down to their
It's
ankles.
terrible. You know, so now this is how he's breaking you in.
No homo, but these are the things that these men have
butt ass naked, like just all types of foul
shit.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like whoa.
In alphabetical size order.
He's telling you that you're supposed to jerk off. You got to jerk off because it's unhealthy for you not to. This is what he's doing. He's breaking you in. Then he gets you to the point to where that one day I find myself in the room
and seeing people that he respected
it's
and
crazy
loved.
because a few of the dudes that he actually molested, everybody
talked about how small some of the men's penis were.
Let me ask you a question. Before you were in the room, did you tell him you've been molested before?
Ronald Savage also talked about the Holy Book of Swipes.
First of all, you dealing with the mind
of
a fragile,
individual
broken
on the
child.
Star Chamber also talked about the Holy Book of Swipes.
You may have.
So these men
sometimes you might
have
find
told
an
the consistent
18-year-old
story of
that's not mentally mature.
Showing them a Polaroid
then you might find somebody that's 15 that's mentally mature.
Swipes.
Everybody's not the same. So he was dealing with somebody that he knew was already broken.
So fast forward.
But then you got to understand too, you're dealing with a dude that's big as hell.
He's
a dude that got an army behind him, and a dude that was a master manipulator. Because
people
this same dude
sorry for the man.
got
People
every
are relating to the man because some people in the neighborhood have been molested by monsters. So they understand the man's pain. So people started walking with Hassan. People started cheering for Hassan. People started believing in Hassan because Hassan Campbell was courage. He had a lot of courage and heart to come out against the mighty Africa Bambaataa. And in that mist, Ronald Savage kind of got lost in the sauce of it all because Ronald Savage was on the front of the New York Times as well as Hassan Campbell. Ronald Savage done plenty of interviews with Sinetta, Doggy Diamonds Television, as well as Hassan Campbell.
I know about that.
Ronald Savage visibly cried. He visibly cried.
All that stuff. Now he followed me on the platform, and the police
Hassan
was
Campbell,
right there. Okay. So the police arrested
always
him,
said that he didn't come out for money. He didn't come out for fame. He came out because he wanted to help the youth. Those was his words. He wanted to help the youth. So in that midst, we all believed in Hassan Campbell. We thought Hassan Campbell was a great guy for wanting to help the youth. And as time went on, you notice that the Bambaataa talk fell off. The molestation talk fell off. Talking about the yoke fell off.
Lil Nas.
Next thing you know, Hassan Campbell started receiving a lot of subs on YouTube, a lot of popularity.
This is for the G's.
Hassan first was very humble. He said he's not on here for subs. He's not on here for views. He's not on here for money. He's not on here to shine. He's on here to spread the message of molestation around, especially in the hood.
What you are.
So like I said before, we went and believed in him.
To a boy.
Next, Hassan started receiving a whole lot of love. It started to go to his head. Where did he go wrong at? He started getting arrogant, cocky, disrespectful to people. Hassan also let the YouTube fame go to his head. He went inside of Burger King.
Whatever you gonna give me the same shit you giving them.
Cursed out a lady.
Okay, what do you want?
Called her all types of names. Disrespected that lady because he felt that he was a big YouTuber. And being as though he's a big YouTuber, he should receive free food.
You giving all of them. You told me the shit was closed and you fed all of them.
Hassan started dressing better on YouTube. He started receiving money from YouTube, receiving donations and money. Hassan loved to rock those oversized hats. Those hats that could fit 3 heads. He loved it. He would rock hats that were way too big for his noggin, sunshades, lip gloss, cash for gold chains, and pretty leather coats and different jackets that he got from the Burlington Coat Factory outlet.
Because we are divided.
Hassan would sit in his vehicle.
Are not of us.
And he would talk
when I say they,
about celebrities. He would roast celebrities. Deviating from his original message of molestation and saving our youth. He would brag about murders that he committed. He would brag about being a killer, a soldier, a goon for the Zulu nation. Where did Hassan go wrong? So people started looking at him with a side eye. Because one minute he said he was 12 years old when he was allegedly molested by African Bambaataa. And then the next, he was 15 years old. The story started changing. People that once believed in Hassan Campbell started looking at him with a side eye.
Ice-T's manager.
Sanetta,
Me, Mickey, and
who
Ahmed was on the
interviewed
phone calling
Hassan Campbell
Star.
on Bronx
I
River.
never spoke to Star. I was just on the background
On
with
the
the phone
bench.
mute. They was trying to
He
get Star
also
to take my video
interviewed
down.
Hassan Campbell out in the streets.
Star wasn't going to take it down.
He started to lose faith in
Moving right
Hassan
along,
and believed
right
that his
after
story
that,
wasn't
all right, we desperate
100%
now.
accurate.
We got to clear Bam name.
Because the behavior of Hassan Campbell and the different lies that he has told over the last couple of years that we have known of him was overwhelming. The disrespect that he showed towards women, the disrespect that he showed towards his own
My mother ain't shit. She mad at me because I exposed her as a pedophile.
People
she keep
started to
attacking
say,
me.
hey,
I don't have fucking nothing. Absolutely
this is not the
nothing.
same guy
My
that
mother
came out
told
from
me
the
I
Star
was a shit
Chamber.
my whole life.
This is not the same guy that
My
we
mother's a demon.
felt sorry for and
And
wanted
she
to
losing
help
her
and
mind because
stand
she
with.
can't take the fact of
This
whatever.
guy is
I don't
arrogant.
know. She's psychotic.
All he
right
cares
now.
about is his hat
And I'm supposed to
coats
be nice to this
and
bitch.
money.
She ain't fucking never
He
loved me
talks about
anyway.
celebrities, trashes
Nasty
people,
bitch.
but when people
She
make
was
videos
sucking
on
raw
him, he
dick
plays the
and
victim. Hence, woe is me, Hassan. Woe is me, Hassan. Hassan met one of his biggest fans, Derek Williams. Derek Williams was a soldier for Hassan Campbell. Derek Williams would curse people out for Hassan. Derek Williams would damn near fight people for Hassan. He would attack people for Hassan's message. Hassan could do no wrong in Derek Williams' eyes.
How y'all doing? This is Derek Williams. Y'all know
So
me.
one day,
I'm here with my new best friend.
Derek Williams said,
Hassan
Hassan,
Campbell. We live rolling with
please,
him.
you're my idol. Can I please come to Bronx River? Can I come to New York? Can I hang out with my idol?
My man a salute. Mr. Campbell, what's good with
Hassan
you?
agreed.
So that's love right there. So again, Hassan, you got any
They
words
met
for the
up
people on my
in New York.
YouTube channel? Hit it, my man.
They did some interviews. They went out for a romantic dinner between the both of them. They had hot wings, blue cheese, celery, beer, liquor, and Coronas. In the midst of that, something happened. Something happened between Hassan Campbell and
you
Derek
flipped
Williams.
on me when you got fucking drunk. And everybody saw
Y'all know
this
what
shit.
happened.
If you was anybody else, I would
From our
have
point of
killed
view,
you
it
on the
looked like a
sofa.
lover's quarrel going wrong.
Snakes.
The man that once
I am
idolized
not your
Hassan is
bitch.
now
Why
being
the
pushed
fuck
on the
is you putting
ground.
your head on my shoulder? I am not a faggot. I
He's
am not
now
gay.
being
I am
verbally
not a
abused.
fuckboy. I
Hassan is
don't have
accusing
long
him
nails.
of pinching
I don't
his butt
take dick
cheeks.
in my butt. I'm a
He's
different
accusing him
nigga.
for being gay, grabbing his waist. Hassan vividly yelled in the camera that he wasn't gay and he was not
I'm a
with
different nigga.
Derek
Slow
Williams'
your
sexual
ass down.
advances.
You can't walk. Walk.
So in the video,
Walk
you
your ass
see
to my
Hassan
fucking car.
pushing Derek,
I'm like, damn.
degrading
Damn,
him,
Derek, come on, man.
talking to
Oh
him
my
like he's
God.
trash. Derek Williams
This is where I'm going to
visibly
stop
drunk.
this live at. And I'm protecting
He's
myself.
drunk and he's speaking his truth. A drunk mind, a drunk person speak a sober
I'm
mind.
protecting myself.
That's what we always heard. Right?
Oh. How you hit the floor? Like, walk.
Man.
Walk. Walk.
So Derek told
Your nails,
Hassan,
get your fucking nails off of me. Wait a minute. Get your fucking nails
I
off
touch
of
you
me.
because I can.
Get your fucking, no, you cannot.
Y'all know the
Don't
rest.
fucking touch me like that.
Because I can.
You talking
Hassan.
to me crazy. I showed you love.
Next, he gets into
I
it
showed you love. I showed you love. Fucking car, right?
with a lady in the bodega.
Nah. When you smashed
He
my
allegedly
car,
said that she
I want
crashed
you to
his car.
understand something. When you crashed my car,
Hassan was
you
very
don't have to
aggressive towards his
apologize,
lady
like you said.
and holding
but
her
I'll let
inside
you
the
not
bodega.
apologize. Don't never
without
think
letting
that
her
for a
leave.
single second.
Everything he
You
records
smashed
for
my fucking
YouTube.
car.
Hassan has bragged about his subs. He's bragged about the money he is making.
I'm getting busy.
He's buying different coats.
Like I'm a
different
bootleg
Bluetooths.
YouTuber.
Hassan
Sound phone.
Eagle
Like
is
look
one
at what
out of
I'm
control.
using.
Yeah, making up these
Hassan
videos.
plays
Yeah,
the
so let's
victim.
talk about
He
Hassan
says his
Campbell
camera
getting
equipment was
vibes.
stolen
The old
when he was on
lady gonna ask
vacation.
me.
People accused him of being a mugger.
Am I a mugger?
All right.
Hassan said he's not a
What I'm
snitch.
saying to you is, Now that I'm coming to
but Hassan has snitched on people such as myself.
Is basically accusing me.
He has also went to the police station
my wife,
for
my
YouTube.
Children. If I'm out shopping, I do not.
Hassan stated that people crash into his gate. That people send pizzas to his house without anchovies. He also stated that the government is sending him dick socks.
Y'all sending dick sucks at me, man. Y'all sending fag.
Hassan also threatened Jay Prince and said he wanted to spit in their face. Hassan has threatened celebrities and other YouTubers. He has talked about people's wives and children, calling them retarded. Hassan has cursed out his own mother.
Tell me, have you seen her?
He had cursed out his own wife.
That's true.
Hassan
when you have somebody
actually disowned his son because his son wanted to be a transformer.
You done turned yourself.
Poppy, come on.
This is not the same man that people felt sorry for.
Still your son, though, Poppy.
Listen to what I'm saying. But still in all,
wow.
How do you tell me
who is really Hassan Campbell?
Something or someone.
Is he an actor?
When you don't accept yourself.
Do you believe his story? Because more and more people by the day are not believing his story. More people are believing that him and Bam was in a relationship. A lot of people have spoken out. Myself and others. Hassanetta, myself, T-Bone from Colors.
I don't give a fuck how many bodies a nigga
numerous of people have spoken out against Hassan Campbell.
Depression
because we all
nigga grown,
had something
fat,
in common.
ugly
We all
ass
thought that he
nigga
was
penis all in
we
your
all
mouth
thought that
multiple times, blood.
He was courageous for coming out, going against the Zulu nation, a nation that he looked up to. But the more and more the man talked and said things out of his mouth, the more and more we believed that it was consensual. The more and more we believe he was older. Next, we seen a picture of Hassan Campbell and African Bambaataa side by side. We said, wow, Hassan was almost 40 years old in this picture. This can't be the same man that came out and said that Bam was a monster. That Bam should not be walking and breathing air. But he's doing security for the man, protecting the man. He said that he allegedly was looking for someone that stabbed Bam. The story is not making sense. Why would you want to protect a man that took your ass?
Shave your chin hairs.
Oh my God. We don't know what's going on.
Because I'm taking it, you're supposed to be
so now we're saying to ourselves, who is Hassan Campbell? Hassan Campbell has called people slow. The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Trying to pretend or transform.
But at the same time, Hassan looked in the camera and he told people that he was retarded.
When you're chinny chin chin, before you address me, make sure you take care of your hygiene.
So what happened to that man that came out? What happened to that man that didn't care about YouTube fame? He just wanted to push the message to help people that were molestation victims. Now this man is
or the transgender.
It's all about him. Everything happens to him. Now recently, he says that someone broke into his car and they stole his camera equipment again.
Gone. Sutton told me to take
they stole his pretty jacket, his work, his favorite jacket.
Gone.
He talks about the hood, but continuously goes to the hood. Know what, though? He says the hood is not good, but he goes to the hood.
Payback is a mother.
So who is this man, Hassan Campbell?
Because I know who
is he an actor? Is he an agent?
Watching my channel.
Is he really playing the people?
My next move.
Did he really use Bambaataa to come up off of YouTube fame to receive money from YouTube and others?
You'll get my drift.
Seemingly, he doesn't care about
sometimes you gotta make people a believer.
He doesn't care about the real people that were molested and the real people that need psychological help.
The hood won't let you have nothing.
All he cares about is dressing nice for the next video.
Absolutely
looking
nothing.
pretty.
You can't have nothing.
Playing gangster. One minute he's playing gangster, the next minute he's crying. I believe Hassan Campbell needs therapy. I believe Hassan Campbell has mental things wrong with him. But at the same time, Hassan Campbell knows what he's doing. Hassan Campbell knows how to manipulate the crowd and to get you to feel bad for him. He knows what he's doing. And it's been working. Because people will fall for his shenanigans. Everything happens. This has got to be the most unluckiest man on the planet Earth. First, someone breaks into his car, scratches his car, steals his goldfish, crashes into his gate. flatten his tires, steal his hat, steal his jackets, call the police on him, SWAT. Everything happens to Hassan Campbell. He doesn't want to take responsibility, or he's not accountable for his actions. The karma is real. Whether you're a big YouTuber or not, karma is real. So this short documentary on this man, you decide what you want to believe. Whether he's a victim, a con artist, or just an overall bad individual. Or just a man that has the gift of gab, not smart enough, but has just enough to get inside your mind. This man joked about having a handicapped person give him a blowjob that he allegedly said that Bambaataa made the guy do. So who is Hassan Campbell? Who is he? Is he the man that you first started watching in the beginning? Or is he a con man? You have to figure it out.
But Bam, where was you at last
You have to
night?
use your own best judgment to understand what are you watching and what are you seeing. Your ears, your eyes don't lie. People lie. But you know what you see.
You was like a fall for me.
I know what I see. You don't have to be a psychologist or a person with high IQ to understand what's really going on these YouTube streets with Hassan Campbell.
We was just talking about the old days.
Hassan Campbell.
The motherfucker Young Pharaoh.
It's nothing more, in my opinion.
A troll. And then that nigga getting views off my name.
Did he cry, baby?
That motherfucker. These motherfuckers.
Con artists.
Tell them, Bam, I'd rather be judged by
wanna be goon thug.
Oh,
that found a way to receive money.
And I was telling them
from the people.
Cut school to come over your house, and I would walk in the door, and
I want to thank y'all for watching.
And then you would say, lay down, and
use your own best judgment.
And like I told them, you was like,
to what you believe and what you don't want to believe.
And you make sure.
But I know one thing:
from the Chinese store.
If you believe Hassan Campbell, you ain't got your fall.